there's a big question mark on your head. And you can't do that to the party. You really can't.
So as the lawsuits continue to stack up for Donald Trump and people like Ron DeSantis continue to just become more popular within the party, exactly what we've been saying is going to happen is happening. Trump is losing his popularity because at the end of the day, he's just a man. In fact, a recent poll from USA Today and Some Folk University showed that 61% of Republicans, at least in that poll, would like for Trump not to run. Now, as he starts to show his face and, really do his thing and dunk on DeSantis, however he does, it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. However, we have even more data on just how much Donald Trump fleeced his people for. So this is directly from the Huffington Post. It says in October, Donald Trump transferred $60 million from his Save America leadership PAC to his Make America Great Again super PAC. He collected another $9 million from an existing pro-Trump super PAC and $4 million from new contributions. Of that $73 million total, though, only $15 million went toward electing Republicans in 5 Senate races. With not a dime spent helping Herschel Walker in Georgia for his December 6th runoff, a full $54 million remains for Trump's PAC. And this is a quote. "It's so obvious to the point of cliche at this point that Trump is in this for one person and one person alone, himself." And Rory Cooper, once a top aide to former House Majority Leader Eric Cantor, he steals fundraising, picks lousy candidates as an anchor in competitive races. But the question is, will it matter once the race really turns up? How hard is Ron DeSantis really going to go against Donald Trump? But then again, we've known this forever. This is what Donald Trump has been doing for a living. He's been stiffing people. He doesn't pay his taxes, or he pays very little on his taxes. All this information has been publicly available for years. And we've said here before, one of the biggest mistakes that Donald Trump ever made was running for president, because he really didn't need to. It all stemmed from that night when Obama embarrassed him. He just couldn't handle it. He couldn't take it. And for all intents and purposes, I personally don't believe that he even really wanted to be president. And, it's not like it's only me who thinks that. There's a lot of evidence to suggest he was just branding himself like he always is doing. And then he stumbled into the president's office because Hillary Clinton was such a terrible candidate. And he continued the grifting like he's always done. We are creatures of habit. Donald Trump is no different. He just got into office and really just got exposed in ways that he wouldn't have had he not ran for president. But it's clear that this race is Trump versus Ron DeSantis. I've seen a couple of articles where some Republicans are thinking about Tim Scott, but first of all, Republicans ain't gonna vote for no damn black man. And that aside, Tim Scott doesn't have the personality or the charisma or the popularity to go against Donald Trump or Ron DeSantis, either of them. So we're going to have to see how hard Ron DeSantis is really going to go. Is he going to, play patsies with Donald Trump, or is he going to throw haymakers? Because you already know Donald Trump going to be throwing all the haymakers, considering the fact that he's really just doing bad right now. So let's stay tuned and find out.